All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway in Cleveland.
First pitch, 6:40.
In the air, right field. Martinez on the move. Takes it in for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Foul ball. Sliced hard but foul. Just underway here in Cleveland. In the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign.
That's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities. Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here comes the 0-1. That's ripped to right down the line. And it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. It's now 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn. What do we need to know here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. There's the strike. And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Bazzana on it for up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells takes it in for the out. One down.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Chase DeLauder now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Look out!
Time.
And it
That ball
hit
got
him.
him.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
That's a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Jake Bird,
Number
ready or
59,
not, in the game
Jake
now
Bird.
after the injury.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Two on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That
Ball,
one
that's out.
misses. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Right through there for a strike. And a 3-1 on the way. Base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball to first, could be two. To Volpe at second for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, all even at one apiece. Back here in Cleveland, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Long run, tracks it down. One up, one down.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And that's a one-out single.
Batting eighth,
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
There's Ryan McMahon now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Ball inside.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the goal. Pitches low.
Two.
Throw to second.
Got him.
Ow! Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez.
Martinez.
Off the plate, ball 1. Hey!
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that one's a little bit low. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right through there. Got him. 1 out.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians. Just missed. And the 1-0. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ball, that's inside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Throw sails over his head at first.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
So bases all loaded up. Travis Bazzana, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Here in Cleveland, here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Center fielder, Trent Bishop.
Aye. Ball.
Strike 2. Tied up here in the early going. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball, that's
Still
outside.
just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's low.
One and two here. Stays alive. Ripped on a line. And
that's a foul
ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the third. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees,
number
Tim
41,
Hill.
Should be a
Hill.
good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far
Leading
this
off for the
season.
Guardians.
They've had a lot of trouble
Third
squaring him up.
Jose Ramirez.
Fastball
Nope,
is
outside.
outside.
Ball, that pitch
Hill
is out.
measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Way inside, gets out of the way. It's a leadoff
base, ball
walk,
4.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on the move. Late swing, foul to the left. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Got it! Nice grab. One away.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
So up next, Kyle Manzardo.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Hey!
That's in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
One out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Angel Martinez will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
We know you've got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skip the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tim Hill out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees.
pitcher on here,
Number
Fernando
63.
Cruz.
Fernando
He's been
Cruz.
so good against lefties. Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Two on, 2 outs. Almost got him. In the air to left center. Volpe gets under it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. Guardians 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The Yankees down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Grounded out his first time up. And that's it for a strike. 0-1. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That misses the zone, outside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Guardians.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Now a quick throw to first. Bazana back in on a dive. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Bazana at first, one gone. Here goes the runner. Out towards right center field. Grisham moving under it. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter, Chase the Water.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 left for the Guardians, but they still lead it 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. In the air to left center, Kwan in position, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one almost got him. The 1-0. High fly ball out towards left center. Schneemann moving under this one. Brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
That one missed.
That's ball 2.
Off
That's
the plate,
outside.
and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees,
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit.
That's ball
knowing
2.
that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 5th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 2-2 on the way. In there, sets him down on strikes. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Guardians, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
First
Ball,
pitch
that's off the
just
plate.
misses.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder, Daniel Freeman.
And a foul ball. Manzardo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Angel Martinez.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And this one squirts away from the catcher, but no advance from the runners. The 1-0. Liner snagged at first.
No, he's
Hits it
safe.
to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Patrick Bailey, 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Guardians trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's towards center. Grisham settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That flips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Barehand grab, throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. Guardians 4, and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So now the DH spot, Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Then there's 1 down.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Guardians leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is downstairs. Stays alive. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0-1.
Chisholm, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. The 1-0. Bellinger goes. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second,
He's in
and
there
he's safe.
safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Bellinger on at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Base hit center field. Bellinger on his way home. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's 4-2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Jones. Quick move to first. Chisholm back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Schneemann under it, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. Here in Cleveland, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Inside, ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. And a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Jones, long run, fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, safe at second. He rigs out the double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So now here's the DH, Chase DeLauder.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball, that's out.
Yarbrough throws over, and he's back in easily. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one in there across the letters. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball one, no strikes. On the ground. Nice stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Sean Armstrong.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. He's 2 for 2.
Anthony Volpe.
Fought off foul. The Yankees looking to rally.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one
Ball
misses.
four.
So a
Take your
leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Little chopper rolls foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Volpe on at first, nobody out. That one way inside. Quick toss to first,
Safe.
and he's back in safely. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Yankees, that's Austin Wells.
One out man at first. And next for New York, Austin Wells.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a 1-1. And that is out of play. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks
That's
for
ball
second.
3.
There's a ball. Saved
He's
at
in there.
second
He's
with a
safe.
stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second. Right side. Bazana throws to first in time. 2 gone now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sean Armstrong done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching
The
for
Guardians going with a new pitcher,
Number
Tim Herron.
29.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ball 1.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, the closer, is getting loose. Hoyer warming up as well. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. Out number 3. One left for the Yankees, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Camilo Doval.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3.
Daniel Schneemann.
Gets under it and pops it up. Chisholm. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Yeah.
Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe
That's a
down
ball.
in the dirt.
That one misses. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're still out in front 5-2. Back now at Progressive Field. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one fouled off. And a 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's your 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. Line drive, got it! Great leaping catch.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Herron is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland
Guardians.
brings on a new reliever,
Number
Cody
50.
Hoyer. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Hoyer.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Inside ball.
In the air to left center. Kwan settles under this one, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Guardians 5 and the Yankees 2. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Man at second. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Hit into center field. Bailey around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4. So digging in, Travis Bazzana. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Hey!
One on, nobody out, a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Makes the catch.
No, he's safe.
1 down. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. Up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat, ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Digging in, Chase DeLauder.
Ball.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that misses. 3-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Hey.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Here in Cleveland, we go to the ninth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Boyer in his fifth season, 29 years old, and he was a sixth-round draft pick back in 2018. That one outside. Ball three.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitches to strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the ninth inning starts with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hey.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Man at second.
Ball. That's inside.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. At the plate, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit into the outfield.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cody Hoyer will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Kate Smith on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Fastball for a strike. McMahon wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Chisholm, the lead runner at second. Volpe over at first with one away.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-1. Fouled off left side. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Wells in the box now. Take strike one.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Two on, two outs. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening as the count evens at one.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
They're down to their final strike.
That splitting's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the mound today, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Gets him to chase after that one. One and two now.
Nope, that's a ball.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And that's way high. And the count's full.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the designated
Really
hitter,
good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yo, 1. There's the swing and a miss. Inside.
Ball inside.
Ball 1. Grisham gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball in.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Two down. He goes down looking. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, but no advance. That's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. That one's in there. 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here comes Bellinger. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Paul Blackburn. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Tonight,
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians.
37, Travis Bazzana.
There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
One down, runner at third. Chase DeLauder now at the plate.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. There's a strike. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
DeLauder, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a chopper out to short. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Cleveland and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hey!
Swings through that. 0-2 now.
No, inside.
Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Spencer Jones.
Outside low. And that's ball one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. The 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Check swing, but it's put in play. And there's two down.
Batting eighth, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. On the ground to third. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead one. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the second. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he held up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. Schneemann gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. One away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
One out man at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting eighth, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Slap the other way, foul. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And that's in there at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. Chopped to the right side, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
That's a ball.
Just
that's
missed.
out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That clips the corner. Wells thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 3-1. Swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Schneemann on his way over. He's got it, and there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hey! Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. And
Inside,
misses
ball 2.
inside. Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Ben
And here's a
White.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ben Rice, the next to hit, struck out looking at his first at bat. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And it is out of here. He circles the bases, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder.
Man at first. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far. Hammer, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ramirez. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, as we go to the last of the 3rd. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a foul out of play. Rocchio goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Jones takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. The other way. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Blackburn departs, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
1 gone, runner at first. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip, and that one almost hit him. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bazzana leads off first with one away.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside. Base hit center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The tag at third, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Quick move to first. Ramirez dives back in safely.
Ball 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1.
Ball.
This to third. McMahon out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Guardians leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Aye.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. And now it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swing and a bouncer. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Go ahead run on base. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time.
Yeah.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hey.
Quick toss to first.
Be
Volpe
safe.
back in on a dive. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Breaking
That's
ball
ball
misses
2.
down and away. Way high with that one. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Here in Cleveland, ready to go, bottom 4. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground
That ball's
ball.
foul.
And foul ball. Towards first, Goldie. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder Daniel Schneeman.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder on half.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jake Bird won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Ball inside.
That one fouled hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And here's a 3-2.